record right now. I don't care. I'm not scared.
Okay, I'm recording.
I'm scared now.
I'm recording. Maybe not.
Uh-oh.
I'm recording.
Are you sure?
No, what happened? Something is going on with my Reaper. It's not working.
What?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Do you have to restart it?
I don't know. I got an error message when I logged in.
What did it say?
I don't remember.
Oh.
You're supposed to read them, you know.
Insert new, okay, new track.
Readings for losers.
Hello. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Now I'm recording.
Are you sure?
Sure. Oh, rude.
Yes. Right when we're going to do a recording.
I know. Well, I've been, working all day, so by the time I get home, I'm tired. I just want to sleep.
Excuses.
Mm-hmm. Well, 'tis the season where you mow your yard between tornado warnings. So it's been pretty busy lately.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, I hear. You guys are still alive, though.
Yeah.
Not blown away over to Kansas.
The wife and I and her mom, we were up in Manila, Iowa, at the Klondike Hotel, doing a little ghost hunt thing, and I'm pretty sure the tornado went right by the house.
What? Really?
Yeah, wow. We spent about an hour and a half in the basement of that place before we were able to. Luckily, there was a bowling alley in town that apparently stayed open so that all the firefighters, the firehouse was right next door to this bowling alley. So I guess after all the emergencies and everything died down, that's where all the firefighters go. So we were able to go there and get something to eat, which was cool.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Let's see here. I finally got my tooth extracted. So if I sound funny, it's because I'm missing one of my tooths.
Sure.
Yep.
Or maybe I
Sure,
just always
sure.
sound funny. I don't know.
We
Yeah,
always sound
always.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that stinks. I still get headaches from it, but, nothing big.
I don't think that's normal.
Well, they're not like horrible,
Oh.
but still, you just, I don't know, you just
Oh.
move in your mouth and you're like, this whole tooth is missing. Everything hurts, whatever.
Oh.
Oh, could be
It happens.
psychological.
Could be. I'm just a big wiener.
There you go.
Big baby.
A big baby. There you go. Let's see. What else is new? I don't know if anybody else has heard, but I was surfing the YouTubes the other day, and I see Bernth. You remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he formed a new band called Ivory Black.
Okay.
The last song, or I'm sorry, the first song, I imagine, I haven't looked yet, but by now has already dropped. It should have dropped late April sometime.
Okay.
But he did say that he was going to continue to do solo projects underneath his own name and keep all the content separate. So that's kind of cool. But
it is.
Interesting.
I like what Bernth does. So I'm going to have to check
Yeah.
out and see how his band sounds. I think it's going to probably be more up your alley, Amanda.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be more that heavy, hardcore.
Scary stuff?
Yeah, driving in
Yeah.
California traffic music.
Yeah, I mean that would be right up my alley, so I'll have to look into it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if I'm wrong, oh well, you can't sue me.
If you're wrong, I'll just let everybody know.
I take
Fine.
pride in letting everybody know Tim is wrong.
Yep. Exactly.
What do you say? Does anybody else have anything?
Not really.
No.
Okay,
I don't
well,
think so.
I guess then we'll just go ahead and get this show on the road.
All right.
Intro, please.
Welcome back to your favorite guitar podcast, the Pandemic Guitar Podcast. I am Tim, and I'm coming to you one tooth less, but still, I can play a little bit of guitar. Microphone number one. It's our dad. His name is Rick. How are you doing?
I'm on 2.
What did I say? Did I say one?
You said one.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
one.
maybe I got them mixed. Hold
You're
on. Let
on
me
one.
check this again. Ah, you're right. You're on 2.
Oh, jeez.
I should label
starting
these
off good.
things.
You know, you had that tooth pulled. It may have went too far.
Yeah, that tooth contained my last brain cells.
There you go. Just ripped them out.
And then on microphone, I'm guessing number 3, Amanda, all the way from the other side of the United States.
Where tornadoes don't happen.
No, we just get earthquakes and all sorts of, I don't know.
You know, that's a good question.
Whatever.
Would you rather have tornadoes or earthquakes?
Tornadoes.
Yeah.
All day.
For sure.
Really?
All day. Yeah.
Well, we forgot to say California is going to slide into the ocean pretty soon anyhow.
Yeah, well, I won't be mad about it.
I just feel like I would rather take my chances with being tossed into the air than the ground falling out beneath me.
Yeah.
True.
I agree. And there's also more warning with tornadoes than earthquakes. Earthquakes is like, I don't even think there's any warning.
Oh, there's got to be some form of warning. There's like
maybe,
seismic
but not,
activity or something.
Yeah, but not like a tornado. Where I think with a tornado, what do they have it now? Like between like 30 minutes to an hour, they can give you like a heads up. And I don't think they do
No,
that.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, it's like 15 minutes.
Yeah, if that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
I mean,
Okay,
they know it's coming. Well, okay, so the bad weather's coming. They can kind of predict, okay, tornadoes
right.
likely. But then
Yeah.
some communities are like, well, let's wait and see how this plays out.
Well, but hold on. Okay, but the thing is they can tell because there's crazy weather happening. With earthquakes, that's not how it works. You know what I mean? So it's like there's kind of like a precursor with tornadoes. Like you have crazy, scary weather.
Well, it's either the earth is rumbling or you're drunk. It's either one.
It's one or the two.
Yes, one of the two. So, but
I guess.
Which one of those bands I can never remember? Is it Korn that's out there, or is it Slipknot?
Yeah, from where I live, yeah.
Korn?
Korn.
Yeah.
Korn.
Well, anytime they turn it up to 11, that's probably a precursor.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no earthquakes here though, so all good.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Hopefully you get out of there before the whole state slides off into the what is that, Hawaii out there?
Well,
What?
Yeah.
The Pacific?
the Pacific.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, but-
Hawaii's out there.
Yeah, but it'll bounce
Yeah.
off Hawaii.
Yeah. And maybe it'll attach itself to China.
I mean, I don't know. I think the
Communist
whole
California.
state's trying to like become its own republic. So I don't know. Maybe it'll
There you
turn
go.
into
More
its
power
own
to 'em.
country. So yeah,
Yep.
why not?
Well, in brighter news, I'm currently in the process of exporting all of our episodes, 45 episodes that
That's
we've
my
done.
age.
But
You
this
wish.
is not a lie. We're not playing that game. So basically what I want to do, because we used to be on Google Podcasts and Stitcher Podcasts and Spotify and Apple. Well, Stitcher, which was owned by SiriusXM, they're gone. Been gone for a while.
Right.
And then Google Podcasts, they're gone. And I think they've been gone for a little bit too, because they want to go over, they want to use YouTube as the podcast platform. So I'm like, okay, cool. We have a YouTube channel that I created for the podcast. We hadn't been doing anything with it. But in order for us to submit our RSS feed to Yahoo so that you can go to not Yahoo.
Google.
YouTube.
Who?
I'm
Yahoo.
sorry.
Yeah. So in order for us to submit our feed to YouTube, we have to establish that we're real boys and girls. So there's like 3 options. One of them is me. Somehow I'm recording a video of me on my phone, which I'm like, no, I don't want to do that.
Right.
Another option is to basically send them photographs of all of my personal information, like my driver's license and all that stuff, which they promise will not be held on their servers for more than 2 years.
Sure.
So the third and final way that we're going to do this is to establish credibility, which can take around 2 months is what they're saying. So how do we establish credibility? We have to start posting videos. What videos are we going to post? Well, I guess our previous episodes. So yeah. So over, every couple days or whatever, I'm just going to post a couple of our past episodes in numerical order. I think I've got like 6 out there so far. And eventually we'll catch up to where we're at. And hopefully by that time, YouTube will believe that we're real and they will allow us to submit our RSS feed.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. No,
That's different.
It sucks. It's dumb.
Right.
Well,
so
yeah.
what kind of video are you submitting?
So all I'm doing is taking our audio and I'm putting it into, I use Final Cut because if you don't know, I'm an Apple guy. So I bring the episode audio into Final Cut. I take our logo and I just put it on top of the entire audio track. And then our cool little computer apocalypse video, I just add that on the front and back, and then I export it, and there it is. So there's really nothing to see right now, but it is a way. And it's another way for you to listen to the episode, really.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but that's also going to change.
Yeah. I would like
Eventually.
Yeah. I'd like to start doing some more video content here, hopefully in the near future, just to add a little something new, something interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have to maybe do our makeup or something.
For sure.
Yeah, got to do mine.
Yeah.
Well,
Dad's going to have to at least comb his hair.
yeah, when Amanda comes dressed as Weird Al Yankovic, everybody will get to enjoy it.
Wouldn't that have been great to have video for that episode?
That would have been awesome.
That is still one of my favorite episodes.
It was good.
Weird Al episode.
Yeah. It was good. We actually have not done the Wheel of Musicians for some time now.
Right.
At least it feels like it's been forever.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, the whole month of March kind of felt like the Wheel of Musicians a little bit for the female artists.
Yeah, I
but
guess so. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's also good that we have other topics to talk about and cover. So,
Yeah. Speaking of topics to cover, I subscribe to an online news platform. We don't need to mention any names, but Apple takes all my money. And the reason why I did it, I upgraded my plan to do that, is because I got tired of going to Apple News and everything is Apple News Plus, which in all reality, if you just take the title of the article, 9 times out of 10, you can just go Google it and read the article.
yeah.
Right.
Ain't nobody got time for that. At least I don't. So I'm like, you know what? Go ahead, Steve. Take my money. You need it.
Well, he's
Sure they
not
do.
with us anymore.
No. Well, who's the guy now?
I don't know.
It's Tim Cook. That's who I was thinking of.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Well, still take my money. So I saw this article, and I went to go back and try to find it again, and I didn't look hard enough. I'll just be honest with you, because I really wanted to give the author credit for the article, but it was an article basically titled, "Is Smashing Your Guitar on Stage Even Cool Anymore?" And I was like, that's actually kind of a neat subject.
I know it's
Yeah.
I would have to,
Yeah.
well, I mean, if you're just smashing like Mitchells or like Squires, probably not so bad.
No, but Gibson.
Oh, yeah,
Good cause shop.
Okay, first, we've had that conversation 100 times. Like, I would not play a multi-$1,000 guitar on stage.
But let's
Let
say,
alone smash it.
Yeah.
let's say Gibson gives it to you.
Well, okay, so if Gibson gives me the
Still.
guitar and they say, "Hey, this guitar's free. All you have to do is play it on stage," I'll play it on stage. That's fine.
Yeah, but you're still probably not going
No.
to smash it.
That's
No,
true.
well, yeah, because if Gibson,
Exactly.
I imagine that if Gibson gives you a guitar and they see you smash it on stage, they're probably not going to do business with you anymore. At least I would
Probably
imagine,
not,
unless
no.
Gibson is like, "Hey, if you could do us a favor, because we think guitar smashing is cool." But I don't see them doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. Okay, let's say this particular Gibson cost $2,000. Okay. They give it to you. You smash it on stage, right? Now, anybody who goes out and buys that artist's guitar, that one that you got, is going to smash it.
You think so?
If you get
They're
them to
getting more
smash
money.
it, right? If you get them to smash it 12 times a year, hey, that's a boatload of money.
Wait.
made.
So you're saying that the consumer is going to go out and buy the guitar, play a gig, smash it, and then go buy another one?
Yeah. No, come on. That's the way it works.
That's like the rock and roll life, Tim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like the rock and roll way.
I guess.
I mean, the thing is that you hear a lot of these bands that they play, and when they go to these bars and they play, and at the end of the night, they owe more money because of all the beer they bought.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
So, I mean, hey, same thing with the guitar. You go in there, you smash the guitar, and and buy another one. Look at the money.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you have the money to spend, okay, but I don't know. Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever been to a
Go
concert
ahead.
and seen somebody on stage smash the guitar live in person, not like on TV or anything like that?
No,
I
I
don't
can't say-
think I have
can't
either.
say so.
No.
I don't even know. I don't even
but you
know if
also-
I would think it was cool.
Yeah, but you also got to remember some of the artists light them on fire. And,
Well, yeah.
put them on, bounce them on the floor of the stage. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, people have done some crazy stuff. I mean, I put a link to a video, and I don't know if you two got to watch that or not.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
This is kind of what surprised me is the article, I believe, was pretty recent because it showed up on my feed, but the video that they were brought kind of to the attention was an artist on SNL, Saturday Night Live, and it's pronounced Phoebe Bridgers. And yeah, well, I'd never heard of her until I saw that clip. I understand
Right.
why personally. It started off like very slow and like what's going on, and then went like channeled her inner Nirvana out of somewhere. Like it just
Yeah, she starts like
it
yelling and
escalated
screaming.
so oddly. Like there was like 4 genres of music, I think.
Yeah, did you read the comments on it? People are like, "Oh, nobody even realizes that they're like in the presence of like a musical genius."
No,
And I'm
I
like,
didn't read the
"What?
comments, and that's probably why.
Oh my.
But I like at the end of it, she just starts smashing or attempting to smash the guitar on the amplifier.
Keyword is attempting. Yeah.
She's just
It was like bouncing off of it. It wasn't even damaging
I
it.
feel like the amp started sparking just to be like, okay, stop, get away from me.
Well, no, I think it was a monitor because somebody pointed out that it was a fake monitor.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
That might have been what it
Yeah.
was, or what it was.
Because apparently she let her band know that she was going to do it. And I thought, well, if she lets her band know that she's going to do it, she also has to let SNL know, because you would think like somebody like a stage person would have to replace that, like that monitor with a fake one.
Yeah, I
'Cause
would.
TV,
I would have
you know?
to imagine that at least the staff of SNL knew it was going to happen. What's
Right.
that? The
Yeah.
guy who runs SNL, like the big boss man that all the
I
characters.
can't remember his
Right.
name.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either, but I'm from what I've heard and seen, that guy controls every single aspect of that show, and so I don't think it's wise to do something that he is not expecting.
Right.
I think it if it is a real monitor, I mean, it would endanger a lot of people.
Oh yeah, and I think I guess I don't know because I've never been there, but I think that the front seats are not that far away from the stage.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I don't know.
I
guess I
would
don't know.
imagine that they're close
know the
enough
setup.
that if pieces started flying, people will get hit.
You think?
That's with anywhere, though.
That's true.
I mean, look at when we go to the Joe Bonamassa concert. I mean, when he swings the neck of the guitar around, we better duck.
Well, I don't think we're that close, but
Right.
Yeah, in that particular case,
Not quite.
I kind of chuckled when I saw it. And I mean, first I had to suffer through the song. And that's just my personal opinion. If
Don't tag her in this.
Music is subject. So, you like what you like, you don't like what you don't like. For me, I was like, oh, maybe I should watch that video again just to refresh my memory. And then I looked at it and I'm like, no, I'm just going to wing it. I didn't need to hear that again.
There you go.
But so what would you think? What would be your thought process if you were at a concert and they smashed a guitar?
I mean, I don't know. Here's my thing. So when I saw this topic pop up, I realized it's not something that I've ever thought about before. Like, I don't think I've ever been to any concert where they do that. Maybe I'm just like too young. Maybe that'd be like more like Dad's era. I don't know.
Yeah.
Which is like an indicator right there. That's like, do people even do it anymore? Is it really that cool anymore? Because I've been to a lot of concerts, a lot of shows, big concerts, small concerts, little podunk shows. I've never seen it. Which leads me to believe that it's probably not cool anymore, but we'll get to that. But I kind of ended up finding like some kind of facts about like the very first, like kind of where like smashing guitar came from, like how it like came to be. So I thought like we would talk about that. And then maybe at the end, like after that, we would all just kind of say what our ultimate opinion is.
All right. Sounds good. Take over the show.
Okay.
Yep. Go
oh
ahead.
no, all right. Okay, fine. Okay. So the first guitar smash happened in 1956, which again, outside of my time period, outside of your time period, Tim, by Rocky Rockwell.
Yeah, never heard of her.
First of all, what a cool name.
Oh, him.
Rocky. Yeah.
So he shattered his acoustic guitar over his knee after playing a cover of Elvis's Hound Dog on the Lawrence Welk show. That was the first recorded.
Do you get so into that song that you're like, that's a wrap. I'm busting this guitar. Never again.
Well, I don't know. From the research that I did about this, it was kind of like he did a really sarcastic cover of it. I don't know that there's any video out there that exists right now, but I guess it was a sarcastic cover. I don't know if he was kind of like making fun of him. And so I don't know if it was kind of like he was making fun of him and just smashed his guitar out of just like, I don't care kind of thing.
I guess I could see it if it's kind of like a parody, if he's, maybe he's making fun of the Elvis fame, or I don't know, maybe is part of that expression. But did they say what type of acoustic or anything like that?
No, it just says acoustic, because I don't think the video exists, or I don't think it's on the internet anyway.
Yeah, the Lawrence Welk show, I wonder if that's a radio show.
No, that was a television show, wasn't it, Dad?
Okay, so, but if it was a television show, then there's got to be video somewhere.
Oh, yeah, there should be.
I
don't know. The article that I was looking at said that they couldn't locate the clip. So.
It's somebody's got it. Somebody's going to come out with that clip and be like, first person to give me 100 million gets it.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, probably also the same person who was holding on to the bass guitar of Paul McCartney.
All this stuff is in England?
Yeah. But also a bluegrass gospel duo, the Louvin brothers, are credited for getting drunk and throwing their mandolins against the wall while playing live in the early 60s. So it went from 1956 being the first time into the early 60s, where now you have, gospel people throwing their mandolins against the wall. I would rather see that footage.
This music's the devil. Oh crap! We got to play another hour.
Yeah. So what happens if they break their mandolin there?
They probably did.
So then that's it. Once they break all the mandolins, they can't play anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it just
no,
doesn't
it
make
doesn't.
sense.
I mean, that seems pretty rock and roll for a gospel duo. Like,
Right.
it seems very like anti what they're singing about. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, bluegrass
You know?
gospel, that doesn't sound very.
It doesn't angsty or like
Yeah.
angry. Like, shouldn't you be like, chill, not like angsty?
Bluegrass gospel.
Yeah, I don't even know what that combo is, to be honest with you. I did not look at any other music, any other songs, so I don't even know what they sound like. But
I'm still trying to piece this
know.
puzzle together in my mind.
yeah.
Bluegrass, got it.
Anyway,
Gospel, okay. Combining them together,
yeah.
okay, maybe that works. But
Yeah.
then getting
Well, I
hammered
mean-
and throwing your mandolin, which I don't know, maybe you're angry because
Yeah.
it's not a real guitar. But hey, you're making music.
Yeah, they also
Yeah.
I apparently had a oh gosh, they were kind of known for like getting into fights too at their shows. So I don't know, maybe it's more bluegrass
All
and a
right,
little less
folks,
gospel.
look, you're no
I don't
longer
know.
bluegrass anymore. You're more metal. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's
Wow.
like kind of like they're the forerunners for like metal,
And
that
you
kinda
didn't look
attitude,
these guys
but-
up or anything. I know.
No, I should have though. Now that we're
Right.
digging
I think
deeper
I'm
into
going to
this.
have to. That just sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went from 1956 to the early 60s. Now we go into 1967 when Pete Townshend destroyed more
Townsend.
than 35
Town-
guitars.
Call it
Is it Townsend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Townsend? Okay,
Did
I
you
said
say
that in the last
Townshed?
episode, and then I was like, "Is that right?" Well,
Yeah, it's Townsend.
no. Well, hold on. It's spelled Townshend, but is it pronounced Townsend?
Townsend.
Townsend.
Townsend or
No,
Townshend?
shh. No, shh.
No, Townsend.
Townsend. Okay, whatever, you
Okay.
guys. You know what?
Folks, we need a commercial break here.
You know what? Let his people
This
reach
bit
out
of
to
gospel
us to
bluegrass.
confirm or deny. Anyway, so in 1967 alone, he destroyed more than 35 guitars.
See,
On
what did I
stage.
tell you? Gibson made a fortune that year.
35 in 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that's a decent amount.
Could you imagine doing that with cars? Like, I don't like this car. Crash it.
Oh, people
Well,
do that here all the time. That's how
yeah.
they drive.
I believe that. And they're all y'all migrating out east, and you have to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, we have traffic laws here.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I don't know. Was Pete is he like a Gibson guy? Like I didn't
Gibson
look into
SG.
that. Okay, so they probably all were Gibsons that he destroyed. It. The article didn't get into detail.
I'm assuming because back in 1967, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if Epiphone was purchased by Gibson, but
I don't know.
so I'm sure that they were just Gibsons.
Okay, well,
Still, that's
I mean, I don't know if somebody says something different, I stand corrected. So, I mean,
Email us.
I did. Yeah,
or
email
don't-
us.
or don't.
yeah.
If you have to email us to correct us, we don't have a show.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It's not
Right.
that important.
Yeah, I mean, he always played a Gibson SG. I mean, he might have had something else that he smashed too. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
What did he
Well, anyway.
What do you do? Do you
Who
just
knows?
throw
I
him
mean-
away?
I mean-
Do you give him out to the crowd?
well, who knows? I mean, he could have went out and he could have bought. I mean, he could have had a. I mean, most guitars have multiple
Sure.
guitars there, and they could be garbage. It could be a garbage SG.
well, I mean, they were
That-
probably also a lot cheaper back then. You'd think.
Well,
yeah.
but
Right?
people were making less money back then. So I mean,
Right.
the product was still expensive back then. I mean, look at
Yeah.
when a Ford Mustang used to be $5,000. Well, what was the average household income? 1,000.
Yeah.
So
true.
I mean, they were probably still
That's true.
expensive to own.
Yeah. 'Tis true.
Yep.
Now we have in the same year, 1967, Jimi Hendrix lit his guitar on fire during a performance and then smashed it on stage. So now we're bringing fire into the
This is where
smashing.
pyrotechnics came in.
It's not cool enough that you smash 35 guitars. Introduce fire.
Yes, we gotta light them up on fire.
I was like, you said
Now,
light
I
them on
didn't-
fire. I'm like, okay. I mean, as long as they're not on fire for too long, you're probably not gonna completely damage it. You know, it gives it character. But then you're gonna light it on fire and smash it.
Right. So that was one hot guitar.
Wow.
Like I wonder
didn't
what
stole
happened
way
to
out
that
here for
guitar
that
because
one.
I feel like it would be worth. I feel like it would be worth so much money today. Like that specific guitar.
Jimi Hendrix. I'm sure it's worse.
But yeah,
worth
I mean,
money.
it was the first time he had ever set a guitar on fire on stage and smashed a guitar in 1967.
Was that? I mean, but that was that for like a specific tour, or was it? Did he just do it for
Well,
7
I don't know.
years
Was that
for the heck of
Woodstock?
it?
I'm not sure.
Was Woodstock in 67, Dad?
I'm not sure
No?
with the
You
exact
don't know?
date.
Okay. Well,
No,
I feel like it was
I
a
didn't
pretty
go to
big
Woodstock.
Well, you were right. Wasn't that New York?
Yeah,
Woodstock?
upstate New York.
Was it?
Yeah,
Or was
upstate.
it Connecticut? I don't know.
No, upstate New York.
New York.
New York.
New York.
Yep. Long
yeah.
Island.
Long Island. This is just now a show where we're just pronouncing words like as
Yes.
like a New Yorker.
Wait,
That's what
was
we're
that New York
doing
or
now.
Boston?
Little
I had a little bit of both. I think you.
Who?
Yeah, you.
Me?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Really? Oh.
It was. Yeah. It sounds like
Boston.
from Boston.
They have really cool accents. So do like Rhode Islanders. The
Okay.
coolest. Anyway, okay. Anyway, all right. We're still a music.
Yeah, I mean, rumor has it.
Kind of. Okay, now we're going into the 70s and the 80s. Paul Stanley from Kiss smashed so many guitars on stage during the 70s and 80s that he now sells stage smashed guitars on his website. And the prices range from $3,000 to $6,000.
Good for him. A real entrepreneur.
Leave it.
I mean, it
leave
doesn't
to
look like they're really
Kiss
selling,
to make
so-
$1 on anything. Like that is
Yeah.
a band
I know.
that literally wrapped turds in tinfoil and sold them as earrings on their website. They did it too. Just spray paint some Kiss.
Don't give
They will
me
do
any
it.
ideas.
You know what? I was kind of looking on his website and I was like, okay, maybe he's doing it and donating it to like charity or something.
It's his own charity.
I didn't see anything about that. Because, I mean, $3,000 to $6,000, what does that mean to somebody from Kiss? Like, nothing. That's like pocket change. So I thought for sure, he's probably donating it to a good cause. My research showed I couldn't find that he was donating it. Whatever, his choice.
No.
But it would be a lot cooler if he sold them and donated the money
that-
to charity. But
That
that's just my 2
band
cents.
is a business. They stamp
Yeah.
anything they stamp
Yeah.
their name on, they get money. And if they're not getting money,
Yep.
they put a stop to it. That
Yeah.
I mean, kudos. I mean, because you could be doing a lot worse.
Yeah.
But dang, you know.
Yeah, they call that monetization.
Sound it out.
Monetize.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
Wow.
I know. Monetizing
Yeah.
their name.
I mean, you guys would do it too, you know?
Yeah, I would.
Yep. You don't even have to think about it.
I've been trying. I'm not successful.
No. Dad,
You know
you're
what we
better
should
off
do?
wrapping turds in
Here's-
tinfoil
here's-
and
here's
trying to
what
sell
we
it.
do. We noodle some jingles, right? And then we smash the guitar, and then we sell it on our website for $35 to $60.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh man.
Or, Mom will probably buy it. And
Every
to, like, make us feel
Christmas,
better
we're all
about
handing
ourselves.
each other guitars. We just smash them and then resell them. Sounds amazing.
Resell.
honorable mentions when it comes to smashing guitars. Richie Blackmore, Kurt
Oh, yeah.
Cobain, and Dad's favorite, Yngwie
Oh, no.
Malmsteen.
Not my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned him a lot.
Oh yeah. But so
Yeah.
I mentioned Richie Blackmore too.
Do ya? I didn't recall. And Garth Brooks, which is like weird.
What does he do?
I can't imagine Garth Brooks smashing guitar, but apparently he did.
He
Or
does?
does. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Maybe it was. I think it was his
Garth
acoustic.
Brooks,
or something.
like towards. I mean, I think it was more towards the end of his like, like mainstream. I guess you could say. I think he was getting a little heavier with his music, and I mean, so I could see it.
Do you guys remember when he came out with a completely new personality? And he told everybody he was a new person. He was like he marketed himself as a brand new artist. He was no longer Garth Brooks, and he wore like a weird wig with like long hair.
Wasn't that like an
you guys
April
remember
Fool's
that?
joke or something?
No, he like toured like that. Like he was like, I'm not Garth Brooks. I don't even remember the guy's name. And he like was this new personality, like this. It was so weird. Everybody was like, this has got to be a joke.
Well, yeah.
It was
What
weird.
kind
And
of
then all of a sudden he was Garth Brooks again. I don't know. It was so weird.
Yeah,
What kind of drugs is this guy
bad.
taking?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's just
They're
a
really
Gemini.
good.
I don't know. I don't know, guys. This was like in the
really
I don't know,
did blame it all on
early
his roots.
2000s maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, those are honorable mentions of people who have also been known to smash their guitars. Now, yeah, those are kind of all the like random guitar smashing facts. Now, to circle back to Tim's initial question, is guitar smashing even cool anymore? It's a hot take. Let's go. Mic number one.
Which one of us is on mic one again? I forget. Oh, okay.
You
okay.
are.
You are.
No, I don't think it's cool. I don't think I would have ever thought it was cool, but then, I mean, just trying to think of like all the different phases, because we all go through phases of music as we grow up. I know Mom tried to get me on the Monkees, or not the Monkees, but like Barry Manilow, Garth Brooks for a little bit. Yeah, right.
Barry Manilow.
I've listened to just about everything, and I don't really recall, other than maybe on MTV during a music video, seeing a guitar smashed. And it just, I was like, okay, whatever. It's just part of the video. I've never seen it happen live. And I think that, first off, I'm trying to think of a single band that I would go see where I would even expect that to happen. And if
Joe Bonamassa.
Okay, here, if Joe Bonamassa, we go to that concert and he just smashes his guitar, I'm going to be like, was that necessary? I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
did you run out of room for your guitars? I would have gladly taken one.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. Like, it's, even if it is a less expensive guitar, I still don't see why you would want to break it or destroy it. I've seen, when I was in high school and stuff like that, I've seen, stupid kids that smash their guitars and stuff like that, but that's just because they were being dumb, not because they even knew how to play it. So no, to me, not cool. Don't do it. If you get the urge, go ahead and email me. I'll send you my address. You can send it on over, and we'll do a giveaway for all 2 of our family listeners.
Yeah.
in Finland.
All right, mic number 2.
Mic number 2. What was the question again?
Oh, wow.
Hold on, I gotta take my medicine.
Well, mic number 1 went overboard.
I'm trying to
a little
eat
bit
up
there.
some time
No,
here.
he's just
I think
being specific.
Yeah, I think the question was: is guitar smashing cool? Is that it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Specifically, let's say in 2024, is it cool anymore?
I don't think so.
Okay, was it ever cool though?
I mean, no, I never really liked it. I never seen a reason why. I mean, you had to be either smashed or drunk or something when you did something like that. So no, I would never condone something like that.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean it's wood, and today wood is expensive. We've seen
Yeah, don't
we've seen price of
don't smash
You're
it
like,
for
What?
entertainment
Well, no, we've seen a
purposes.
price of
Wait until you
toothpicks.
can't
Toothpicks.
turn on your natural gas and you need to light a campfire to stay warm. Then it's perfectly okay. I've got a whole
Be like,
wood
you
shack
could
out
build a
back.
house with that.
Right. No, I mean, when I went to my favorite place where I eat, and the waitress came out and said, "Here's your check," and I looked at it, it was like triple the price, and I said, "Hey, take the toothpicks out." So she did, and it went back to the regular price, and I thought that was great.
I'm totally going to use that
Wood is-
next
wood is
time I go to a
expensive.
But
burger
punch.
joint and they put toothpicks in. I'm going to be like, whoa. Wood is expensive. I'm not paying for these toothpicks.
Yeah, or even a popsicle that stick.
Yeah.
You know, I just get it in my hand.
That's why this bomb pop is $10.
Yeah, that's right. No, I just don't. I never liked it. So, but I mean,
Okay.
Even when Hendrix lit his guitar, I mean, everybody talked about it and stuff like that. Just it didn't do anything for
Right,
me.
yeah, it's part of I get that it's a conversation like, "Oh, did you see what Jimi Hendrix did?" blah blah blah, blah. You know, like all right, cool, but I can't imagine,
You know,
if you're not making Jimi Hendrix money.
yeah. But I mean, think about it. Back in those days, back in the early '60s and '70s and even '80s, they only started coming out with pyrotechnics in, like I think Kiss and some of the other bands did a lot of that, and all that went away. Basically, you don't see anybody smashing guitars anymore. So I just think it was just something. Hey, he smashed his guitar on stage. That was great. Something like that. It was more of a talkative piece for people that weren't there and seen it.
Well, see, my thing is it something that people are just doing to do, or is it like, I guess I could see doing it if it's kind of like, because you know how musicians say, like, when you're on stage and when you're in front of a live audience, there's like something about the energy
Or drugs.
Yeah.
and the music and
or
I
drugs.
mean, yeah, probably a lot of that. But I don't know. I guess I could see, if that kind of came over you and it was in the moment and you were feeling the energy and you did it. But if you're just doing it to just be destructive and to just look cool and angsty, I don't think that's appropriate. I think that's a waste to me. I think that's very wasteful.
You know what? I think I know what happened. They all had these monitors on stage and, down, and all of a sudden somebody mistyped and put in the monitor, smashed the guitar. And so that's what caused the whole thing to happen.
I don't know.
Okay.
So,
I mean, here,
yeah.
I mean,
Well, let's
I guess I
continue
can kind
on.
of see it like,
here's-
okay,
here-
you when you're a band or a musician in a pool of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of others, if you happen to be in the right place at the right time, that smashing a guitar is something either positive or negative that people are going to talk about, then it's kind of like paying for advertising, basically, because if you're going to get people to talk about you and the band and smashing the guitar and this and people are looking at it and watching it, if you get 100 new fans of your music, is it worth it?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Here's my hot take. I think it stopped being cool in the 90s. I think it died
That's the
with
same
like
time
grunge.
music died.
What?
That's the exact same time music
No,
died.
I think the coolness of guitar smashing, I think it died like with like the grunge era in the 90s, like with I think it should have stopped with Nirvana. Okay? Right? Is that fair? I don't know.
I mean, I think,
Okay.
or
Now-
maybe shortly after, like, I want to say the Foo Fighters, maybe after Nirvana, Foo Fighters started, shortly after that, maybe, but yeah.
Okay. Okay,
All right,
sure.
But, well, hold it.
Please make this hard for Tim to edit.
No, hold on.
No.
Yeah. Hold on. Pause. Time out, Dad.
Okay,
Hold on.
go ahead.
Okay.
All right, I'll shut my mic off.
Yeah, just go sleep. Yeah, so I think it stopped being cool in the 90s. Okay. I think what's happening now, and specifically with this Phoebe Bridgers incident, also Will Smith's daughter did it. I guess Willow Smith did it on SNL as well. And I think when you're doing it on TV on a show like SNL, I think that that's scripted.
Sure.
That's just my opinion. I think that they're doing that on purpose to make the artist either one, try to sell more records or whatever and be labeled as angsty and aggressive and whatever, or two, like you said, Tim, free advertising kind of thing. Like, oh, you got to watch this episode of SNL because this musician gets angry and starts smashing the guitar. It's so cool. And something that artist probably never would really do on stage, but they're doing it on TV, either because they're being coached to do it, they're being told to do it, or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't agree with that. I think that's I don't think that's genuine, I guess is what I'm saying. And I don't think that's cool.
Well, I mean, okay, here's my thing with that though, right? Is I would here, okay. All you musicians out there, not all of them, but a lot of them, they either here's what I want them to do. I want them to start putting clothes back on and smashing guitars again. Mm-hmm. Because that's the one thing that I think just annoys the crap out of me. Because I would rather you smash a guitar to sell records than wear less and less clothing. Like, that's what frustrates the garbage out of me. Like, I don't even want to listen to your music because that's not what you're selling. Mm-hmm. It just it pisses me off. It annoys me to no end.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to throw another twist in here because I'm going to turn my mic on.
It still works. That's good.
Okay.
Yes, it's with all the equipment I have here running this thing, I'm surprised it still works.
Same thing.
Anyhow, how about this? If I understand back in the days of Jimi Hendrix and the Who, Pete Townsend, stuff like that, they actually smashed their guitars. But what about, I mean, you're talking about SNL. What happens if they actually had a look-alike? Because there's a lot of clones around these days. And they just smashed the clone.
100% down.
Road is this going down?
Done. Smash a clone.
Well, no.
Smash a clone.
What?
Down.
No, because...
It's like whack-a-mole.
Like,
what are you talking about?
Why smash a good Gibson?
Oh, you're talking about the clone of a guitar.
Yes.
I thought you meant like there's clones of these celebrities. And I'm what kind of weird conspiracy theory
That's exactly what I
stuff?
thought.
Wow. How could you even go down that alley?
I'm like, this is not the Alex Jones show, you guys. That's weird.
It'd be like
that's
more
No.
You're
I'm
not the musician.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just saying is what happens if they take a Chinese clone, Gibson Chinese clone, and they turn around and smash? Because a lot of these artists that are real true artists have their collection is expensive, and they bring a lot of those expensive guitars on the road. So you can't, from the distance you can't tell at all whether it's a clone or not.
Right, and maybe that's what they're doing.
I have no idea, but I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there in the mix.
Well, there you go. Like, when a manufacturer such as Gibson, has their pile of guitars that don't make the cut because of some minor imperfection, those are the ones that there should be some sort of contract or agreement with the musicians where they can get those, and that's the equipment they can smash. No, I know that, but they could make money, and it would have to be contracted some way, but whatever.
There was an article I read that Gibson will not allow that due to of quality concerns if the guitar ever got out.
Yeah, and it will too, because it's the same thing with those Ford racing cars, the GTs or 500s or whatever they are.
Yeah. So I mean. That
won't happen because guitar smashing isn't cool anymore. So nobody should do it anymore.
What about piano smashing?
And not only that, I mean, what is it?
What about piano smashing? What? Okay, never mind.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah.
No. I think it's wasteful, and I think it's also showing like the youth, who are like very like impressionable. I don't know. I think that kind of shows that things are you can throw it away. You know what I mean? Like things like especially with a guitar, I feel like it's meant to be taken care of or dusted regularly. You know what I mean? And I think by smashing it and being like irresponsible, I just think that's like, oh hey, pick something up and smash it and ruin it.
Yeah.
And who cares? It's like I don't think it shows an appreciation for the art form. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sure.
I don't know. I mean, I guess there's some guitars get so worn down that they get beyond to the point beyond repair. Maybe okay,
Yeah.
smash that, but no.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
No. If it's an old guitar, I wouldn't do it. People buy up that stuff.
I'm gonna have to look on Facebook for the people who are
Yeah.
buying that stuff.
I mean, the old guitars are worth, old Gibsons and stuff, and old Fenders are worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
I've seen ones where Gibson. I seen an SG with it was a '62 Gibson SG with a broken headstock, and it went for like $3,000.
Huh.
It had a broken headstock.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean, easy fix, but it's the age of the guitar. That's what it is, and the maker.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, so I think the consensus is no guitar smashing. It is not cool. Thumbs down.
Yep.
It stopped being cool
I
in the
agree.
90s. IMO.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I was actually
it's
going to I wanted to
yeah.
make some sort of joke about, like even, what about like foreign bands? Like, okay, maybe in America it's not cool anymore, but maybe in like Japan, they got Japan heavy metal. Maybe they smash guitars, but we wouldn't know because for some reason we're like, yeah, you play guitar, pass. Korean pop? Come on over.
exactly.
Hey, I know what's cool now.
Not this
You
show.
play a song with your guitar and throw.
Not this show.
Huh? No, you play. Your band plays, and you take your guitars and throw it through a wood chipper.
That's the next thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Next thing
and
coming up.
just have it spray all over the audience. And people
Over
are
the crowd, yeah.
got slivers of wood sticking out their forehead. This concert
They have to
rocks!
they have to give out like those. They have to give out those plastic like glasses.
Glasses, yes. Yeah, so
the Apple Vision
Yeah,
Pro.
but all the pieces are numbered, by the way.
What?
The Apple Vision Pro. Just give those out.
Oh yeah, the Apple.
Yeah, just
Apple
they see
Vision.
all the things out there, like all the lenses and everything are cracking. Yeah, yeah.
didn't see
People
that.
paid like $4,000 for these things, and they're
I know they're expensive.
already after only months use. The glass is cracking. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, we're
Oh,
moving on.
we got something new to talk
Yes,
about.
we better.
We've got some music news.
It's time for music news. And Guitar Smash.
Dad always laughs at that.
That's great.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the best thing I've
Okay.
ever written, guys.
Yeah, it is. Listeners in Finland would agree.
Oh, yep.
Okay, here we go. Dickie Betts, Allman Brothers band guitarist. Unfortunately, he passed away at age 80. He was a driving force behind the Allman Brothers band that launched Southern rock and influenced the jam band scene. And that's an
super
unfortunate
bummer.
loss.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a really good guitarist.
nobody likes to see the greats pass away, but
No.
yeah,
have to at
everybody's
some
got
point.
to do it.
Happens.
Well, he's still rocking on somewhere, I'm sure.
This is a weird one. James Hetfield of Metallica gets tattoo in memory of fellow rock musician Lemmy from Motorhead. The catch? He used the ashes of Lemmy in the ink of his tattoo. This is definitely a thing now. But is it weird?
100%. Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, it's odd. I don't know how that is. allowed,
I'm
like,
sure. Yeah.
health
So
and
I'm
safety-wise.
sure that not Lottie Dottie, any tattoo shop in the country can do it. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I imagine that there has to be special certifications, special health codes. Like there's something more. I can't imagine you can just walk into any tattoo shop and do this. And the question of should you? I say no.
No. Well, and then it's like the ashes. So it's like, how do you know what part you're getting? Like, what if it's like his butt? And like his butt is in your, tattooed in your finger. You're like, you got his piece of his butt in your finger.
How do you know? But here's my thing. How do you even know you're getting?
On his knuckle.
How do you even know you're getting the ashes to the person that you brought in, the person who passed away? Like, is it like it's just like we got 6 bags sitting here. This one was 240. This looks about the right weight. You know, just rotate them out. You don't know.
Yeah.
No. No, but I've heard of people doing this before, and I'm like, I think there's other ways to memorialize a good friend or a loved one other than putting the ashes of their body into your skin.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
I agree too.
Yeah, no. Hopefully, it's
a pass.
Okay, yeah. Don't do it. It's not cool.
Yeah. You do you, boo.
I bet you even Lemmy, from Motorhead's probably looking down or up. I don't know, being like dude, seriously.
Yeah, this is that's a little weird. Like he's like, I know we were close, but
you crossed the line, James.
Yeah. Okay, last bit of music news. I know that we talk often about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So, just an update. Good old Ohio. 16 artists will be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2024. Inductees include Peter Frampton, Ozzy Osbourne, Cher, and the Dave Matthews Band. And Jimmy Buffett will also be inducted even though he wasn't on the ballot this year and has never been nominated before. He was voted in by the committee via a, quote, non-voted for category, end quote, for musical excellence.
Okay, it's getting dumb. Okay. It's getting, okay.
Yeah, is that even fair?
It's getting dumb. Okay, Ozzy Osbourne, well, what was it? Black Sabbath is who he was with. So Black Sabbath is already in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So now Ozzy's going to be inducted as an individual. Great, cool. Cher, okay. Dave Matthews Band, okay, cool. But a non-voted for, hey, look, nobody voted for this guy. But he gave us a lot of money. We got to do something. What do we do?
But what's stopping them from doing that with literally any other artist? Like, I mean, what's the point then of this whole inductee process and the voting process? If you can just have the power to just put in whoever you want. I mean, this is no diss to Jimmy Buffett whatsoever. I'm just trying to understand the process.
No, but that's my problem is the rules are made up as they go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know how much, it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but now we're going to find ways to, be like, but country came from blues and rock and roll came from blues. And when the aliens came to visit Earth and they met the Egyptians, they sang songs together. Nobody really knows what that sounded like, but it all came from that. So it's the same thing. We should induct this. No, it's dumb. I don't get it.
Yeah, I think there's something in the water over there in Ohio.
Could be.
I don't know. I don't know. But also, didn't we just talk about the nominees, like for the people who were inducted for the music? Like, is it just once a year that this happens, or is it multiple times a year? Because I'm confused.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is just once a year, and it's been that long since we talked about it.
Really? Because it just feels like we just talked about it, but whatever.
Yeah, but it's it is starting to get dumb. It's music news, so it works, but it's starting to get
works.
All these music shows or all these music award shows, all the movie awards, the television awards, like your reward is you got paid money.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't understand why, like, who are you doing these shows for? The people who watched the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you did a movie. It was good. I don't need to see that you somehow were voted, that or even with music, I listened to the song, it was pretty good. Yeah. But I don't need to see how your song stacks up against other people who I don't listen to because I don't care. I don't know. Maybe I just have the wrong mindset about it.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, that's it. For
Cool.
music news.
All right.
Yep,
Cool. You guys were already breaking like the law in Finland.
Yeah, I know,
because
but
we're
by
over
the
an
time
hour
you edit
at this
out all
point.
the what'd you says and blah, 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 and whatever that I don't even know if I'm gonna edit out, we'll probably be right around an hour. So I don't know. We'll see what happens on the next episode, whenever that is. Probably in about 2 weeks if we kind of do the schedule thing. But well, hey, you already did half the show. Do you got a way to get us out of here, Amanda?
Yep. I
might
might
as
as well just
well.
do the whole show. Here we go.
Screw you guys. I'm going
Hey,
home.
you crazy guitar fans.
I said, screw
Pardon?
you guys. I'm going home.
You just ruined it. Is this supposed to be Cartman?
Sure.
Sound like Cartman. All right, just edit this out. Let's start right here. Hey, you crazy guitar fans. We appreciate you hanging out with us for another smashing episode. Did you get that? I hope you did. As always, you can reach out to us on Instagram at Pandemic Guitar, by email, pandemicguitar@icloud.com, on Facebook, and now, by popular demand, on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Your day will be better for it, I promise. Or at least that's what they make me say, or I'll lose this job. Until next time, keep on playing or don't. We won't tell.
I think you deserve a raise.
I do. I really do.
Let's see. You know what?
guys.
6%.
You know what? Send us a
6%.
shout out if I need a raise.
6%. That's what I
What?
think. 6%. Do we get 6%?
That's it.
Yeah. You want to go 20?
That's
Screw it. Let's go
6%,
30.
yeah.
30%.
6%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
30% and nothing is still nothing.
Well, yeah.
Okay. All right.
nothing.
Rude. We're done. Adios.
See everybody in 2
Peace
weeks.
out, Cub Scouts. Bye bye.
Yep. Take it easy, everybody. Bye.